You haven't taken a term plan? One question will change your entire perspective. Imagine it is morning time. The children in the house are getting ready for school, the wife is quickly making breakfast in the kitchen, and the father is fulfilling everyone's little needs before leaving for the office. The son says, "Papa, we will go to Shimla this summer vacation, right?" The daughter says, "Papa, my coaching fees need to be deposited." The wife says the home loan is also due this month. He smiles and says, "Everything will be taken care of." Because every hope in the house is linked to that salary which comes into his account every month. But just think, if one day that salary suddenly stops forever, what will happen to the house? Who will pay the EMI? Who will continue the children's education? How will the kitchen expenses be met? The fear begins right here, because the family feels the most pain from the person's passing. But after that, the financial shock slowly suffocates the entire house. The curiosity is whether there is any such way through which a person can leave financial support for the family even after they are gone. The answer is term insurance. Term insurance, or term plan, is the simplest and most essential form of life insurance. In this, you pay a premium, and if your death occurs during the policy period, the nominee receives the fixed sum assured. This is not an investment product. It is not designed to earn returns. Its real job is to save your family from financial collapse in your absence. Today, many people invest in mutual funds, stocks, gold, and property. All this is necessary, but if the earning member is no longer there, the path to reaching those goals can suddenly break. A term plan acts as an emergency bridge on that broken path. It gives your family a chance to say that while the grief is immense, the worry of running the house can at least be managed. Suppose there is only one earning member in the family. They have a home loan, children's education is pending, parents are dependent, and household expenses are met from that same income. If they do not have a term plan, then after their death, the family might have to sell their savings, a loan default might occur, and children's future plans might have to be stopped. But if there is a term insurance of the right amount, the nominee can receive a lump sum amount. That same money can become support for family expenses, loan repayment, and children's education. The greatest feature of a term plan is its affordability. Being pure protection, its premium can be lower compared to many traditional insurance products. The younger you are when you take a term plan, the premium generally remains that much lower. Because at a young age, the health risk is considered lower and the insurance company can provide longer coverage. That is why financial planners often say that one should consider a term plan as soon as their job starts. Waiting until marriage and having children can increase both the premium and the responsibilities. If you are in your 20s or early 30s, then this is the right time to think. At that time, income is increasing, health is generally better, and the premium can be comparatively manageable. But if you are at the age of 40 or 50, even then it is better late than never to evaluate the cover according to your needs. Only the premium and medical underwriting might be stricter. Now the question arises, how much cover should one take? There is no single answer to this that applies to every person. Your income, loan, family expenses, and future goals all play a role in this. A common thumb rule says that the cover can be around 10 to 15 times your annual income. But this is just a starting point, not the final answer. If your annual income is 10 lakh, then a 1 crore cover might sound large. But if you add the home loan, children's education, and 15 years of expenses, the need might increase further. The calculation for term cover should be practical, not emotional. How many years does the family need a monthly income? How much loan needs to be repaid and who all are dependent? This should be clear. If you have a home loan in your name, then a term plan becomes even more necessary. Because after your death, the bank will not stop the EMI, but the family's income might stop. Term insurance does not just mean leaving money for the wife or children. It is the safety for elderly parents, dependent siblings, and those people who live by relying on your income. If both the husband and wife are earning, both should consider their own term plan. Because the household lifestyle, loans, and future goals can be supported by both their incomes. If only one partner earns, then the term insurance of that earning member should be the first priority. Because the financial risk arises from the stoppage of that very income. There is an important point here. The economic value of a homemaker spouse is also very significant. Many insurers provide cover for homemakers as well under specific conditions, so this should not be ignored in family planning. While buying a term plan, it is necessary to fill in the name of the nominee correctly. The nominee should be the person who will receive the claim amount and manage the family's needs. Nomination should also be updated later on. In situations like marriage, childbirth, divorce, death, or family changes, an old nomination can create confusion. The option of riders is also available in a term plan, such as accidental death benefit, critical illness rider, waiver of premium rider, or disability-related rider, but these depend on the product and the insurer. Riders can be useful, but every rider is not necessary. Taking a rider can increase the premium, so it should be chosen after considering your real risk and budget. A critical illness rider can mean receiving a lump sum benefit upon some specified serious illnesses. But which disease is covered is written in the policy wording. An accidental death rider can provide an additional amount over the base life cover if the death occurred due to an accident. But the definition and exclusions of an accident should be read carefully. A waiver of premium rider can waive off future premiums in some situations so that the policy remains active. This feature can be useful in cases like disability or critical illness. But the biggest rider is not any add-on but honest disclosure. It is very important to provide correct information about health, smoking, alcohol, occupation, and existing policies in the proposal form. If a person hides an illness, hides smoking, or gives incorrect income details, the family can face problems at the time of the claim. Insurance runs on trust. Section 45 of the Insurance Act provides protection to the policyholder, but this does not mean that lying in the proposal form is safe. Telling the truth is the biggest claim protection. Paying the premium on time is equally important. If the policy lapses and revival does not happen, difficulties can arise in a death claim. Many people take a policy by paying the first premium, but later the ECS fails or the due date is missed. This small carelessness can put the entire cover at risk. Therefore, after taking a term plan, it is necessary to maintain premium reminders, auto debit, and an emergency fund. Keeping the policy active is more important than just taking it. Looking at the claim settlement ratio while buying a term plan can be useful, but do not take a decision based on that alone. Also look at the product features, premium stability, service quality, and policy wording. An online term plan can sometimes be affordable because the distribution cost can be lower. But even while buying online, one should pay full attention to proposal details and medical tests. Do not buy a plan immediately just by looking at a cheap premium. First check whether the cover amount is sufficient or not and whether the policy term is until your retirement or dependency period. The policy term is also very important. If your children's education is for 20 years and the loan is for 18 years, the cover should at least remain until that responsibility. Some people take cover until 80 or 85 years, but not every person needs such long coverage. The purpose of a term plan is income replacement, not lifelong investment. If there are no dependents after retirement, the loan is paid off and a corpus has been created, then the need for a very long term might be less. But this depends on personal planning. A maturity benefit is generally not received in a term plan because it is a pure risk cover. If you survive the policy period, money does not come back in a regular pure term plan. Some plans offer a return of premium option, in which the premium can be received back upon survival, but their premium is usually higher. Therefore, comparison should be done after understanding this. Now let's talk about exclusions. The most important exclusion in a base term insurance is related to the suicide clause, which may be applicable during the initial period of the policy. In cases of suicide, rules are defined according to the policy type and regulations. Therefore, this sensitive point should always be read in the policy document. If the nominee has murdered the policyholder or is accused of involvement in it, the claim process can be held or investigated. The law does not permit anyone to benefit from their own crime. If the death is related to criminal activity, hazardous occupation, or high-risk adventure, the outcome can depend on the policy wording and the facts. Therefore, blanket assumptions should not be made. In cases like natural disaster, illness, accident, or childbirth, the answer regarding the cover depends on the policy wording. Every claim cannot be judged by the same rule. The safest approach is to read the exclusions, waiting period, suicide clause, riders, and claim documents thoroughly while buying the policy. If something is not understood, take written clarification. The free look period is a safety window for the policyholder. If the terms are not liked after seeing the policy document, there can be an option for cancellation within the stipulated time. Many people buy a policy but don't even open and read the document. Then, at the time of the claim, the family finds out that the details were different. This mistake can be costly. After taking a term plan, inform the nominee about the policy copy. Just keeping the policy in an email is not enough. because the nominee will not even know that they have to make a claim. Make a small folder in which the policy number, insurer helpline, nominee details, premium receipts, and the contact of your financial advisor or agent are kept. Tell the family its location. At the time of a death claim, the nominee may have to submit a claim form, death certificate, policy details, and medical or police documents as needed. If the death happened due to a normal illness, the documents will be different. If it happened due to an accident, then an FIR, post-mortem report, or hospital records might be needed. The insurance company can investigate the claim, especially in cases of early claim, unnatural death, or cases with doubts about disclosure. Therefore, the family needs both patience and documents in the process. Taking term insurance does not mean that investment is no longer needed. A term plan provides protection, it does not create wealth. For wealth, separate investment planning is necessary. This is the correct financial order: first risk cover, then emergency fund, then health insurance, then investments. The financial building will stand only if the foundation is strong. A person who loves their family does not just fulfill today's needs, they also prepare for tomorrow's uncertainty. Buying a toy for a child is love, but securing their education is a responsibility. Fulfilling a wife's demand is care, but covering her future income gap is protection. Bearing the expenses of parents' treatment is a duty, but saving them from a dependency crisis in your absence is foresight. A term plan does not look like an emotional product because there is no glamour in it. But its effect is seen on that day when the family needs support the most. If there is anyone in your house who is financially dependent on you, then a term plan is not an option but a priority. The sooner this is understood, the better. Now the story returns to that same father who was leaving for the office in the morning. He has a laptop bag in his hand, responsibilities in his mind, and the family's hopes are moving along with him. If he has taken a term plan, he has not just bought a policy. He has made a silent promise to his family that your life should not stop, even in my absence. And if you have not taken a term plan yet, ask yourself a direct question. Will your family be able to financially survive without you? If the answer is even slightly uncertain, then calculate your need today. Compare the right cover, fill out the proposal by telling the truth, and read the policy document carefully. Because not every risk in life is in our hands, but giving financial protection to the family is definitely in our hands. A term plan does not talk about death, it talks about responsibility. It does not sell fear, it provides a way to protect the family's dignity. And the truth is, a person who truly loves their family does not live just for their today, but also tries to secure their tomorrow even after they are gone.
This video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.